got me. So niggas is out here freaking. I don't know if it's banned. I don't know what. I sent mad like freaking DMs to Instagram.
This nigga was
Niggas
just
not
on
jacking
the platform freestyling. Mark Zuckerberg wasn't jacking it.
You feel me? Like weak.
He
Nah,
was like, nah, I gotta shut this shit down. Seeing what you're doing too much.
doing too much.
He gonna
Trying
have
to talk to
to.
the youth.
He gonna have to take a month off. That's crazy. Niggas can really just ban you from your life.
Oh God. Okay, kind of crazy what Instagram is like. If I wanted to talk to like 50 people right now at a time, right? Like just instantly, my first thought would be, okay, let me go to Instagram. Can I get like whatever many people on my story? They would see what I'm saying.
True.
So take that away is like really like, oh, this nigga's not even.
Seeing like the evolution of Instagram is pretty crazy. Like from it starting to now.
Like I wasn't really too much on Instagram before. How was like the platform like?
It was just different, bro. Like that shit was just way different. It was just pictures, and the algorithm was actually timely.
No stories and shit.
No
like
stories,
that. Yo,
none of
that's
that.
kinda
Bro.
crazy.
No, I remember no story IG.
No
bro.
story Instagram. No
Yeah.
nothing, bro. You could in your picture. You couldn't enlarge your picture. You know how they got that feature now.
Niggas tag people.
Nah, nigga, you had to get that square
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like you feel me? Could you even tag niggas at a point? I think you could always tag
I was lit
people.
on no story IG. Because remember, I used to make videos at high school. Like,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
when
yeah.
the algorithm niggas would post shit, and it would post at the time that you posted.
Yeah, and the
Everyone
time
would see it.
Yeah, everything is there. It was chronological as fuck.
So
Like
you
that.
would make sure, like, if somebody posted, you could not miss it because you would have went through the whole timeline for the whole day. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It'd be wacky.
You feel me? Shit's crazy.
I don't know what they
I was fake lit on
No
no story
Story
Instagram too. Yeah, facts. This is my second Instagram account. Like, I had a first Instagram, but I had too many followers and like not enough engagement. And I thought this shit was whack. I was like, why I got mad followers and no one gonna interact?
That shit does be weird.
Like for me, I don't want niggas just watching me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, off that note. Welcome back to Really Outside. We're here with a special episode today. We're interviewing a very special guest. We got Keto in the building, and I'm interviewing him with my boy Joe.
What's up, yo?
My son just started dying
So
on
what
the
I
blunt.
first want to
had
get into,
check
bro,
on it,
is
but-
I think your artist name is LordKito, right?
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Where did Keto come from? Because I call you Keto. I know that's not your real name. I'm not going to put your government on the,
Yes.
on the John. But
I mean, it really is just it's a shortened version of a nickname that my abuela gave to me when I was a jit. So like, Keto is fake my name. Like, if you really want to get into it, technically, because my abuelita gave me that name. So yeah, you feel me?
But I guess you get to determine whatever your name is, right?
Yeah, you can really be called whatever you want to be called.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a crazy 2022 is a crazy world we live in, bro. You could identify as whatever you want to identify as.
What I'm trying to say is, like, I feel like just because your grandma gave it to you, I feel like it means more to you, and it's like more like in your heart because you said like my grandma thing. But if I wanted to call myself Dookie Face, and I wanted to live by that,
I mean, Dookie
Yeah, I feel
Face
like
is
it's
crazy
your
though.
choice.
that's what I'm saying. So this is your choice.
I feel like we might see a lot of people like changing their names or just wanting to be called by something else. Cause you think about it, like your parents like gave you this shit, and it's just like yo, like you kind of just expected to fuck with it for like the first 18 years of your life. But like even now, I feel like you should always just yo, call me this.
And I feel, you know what
Call me
made me
Dookie
start
Face.
thinking about the name shit too is like the last name. Like usually your last name is like a slave name. If you're not like if you're
I mean,
a black,
yeah, I was
if
gonna
you're a
say
black
that's
person, you know what I'm
depending.
saying? So it's like
No, African American.
so when like if I wanted to be like I don't want my last name anymore, like that's on me to decide because somebody who fucking conquered my family. But I mean, I don't know why we talk about this shit. Like,
So where you get the Lord from?
well,
Niggas
a
getting
question
crazy
I
in
do want
there,
to
man.
ask you beyond your name is like I want to get like deep into your childhood.
You want to start talking about my slave name and shit like that?
I
Just
want
think about your ancestors.
I'm pretty sure I do. My last name is a slave name. I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna lie. But you was saying something other than that. I don't want to go into my fucking ancestry.com
But,
right
like Phil
now.
was saying, like, yo, what did you like listen to as a kid, or what were you like? What was even like the people around you listening to when you were young?
Well, my mom's was really into house music for a fact, and my pops was a DJ. He did house music too, type
Right,
shit.
right.
Like, you feel me? He was in the music industry, fake, type shit. So I guess I just always grew up around it. Uh, like niggas just put me into music. One day I was fucking humming like 50 Cent, some
Yeah.
shit. I don't remember. I was in the whip, whatever, cruising around town with my pops. It was like, damn, this nigga like humming that shit perfectly. So like, niggas just put me into music, and since then, you know, it just kind of
Second nature type.
relaxed from there.
vibes,
Yeah,
bro.
you know, I just fuck with music. Like, bro, sound is crazy. Like, I can't be in the quiet. Like, even right now, it's fake, real quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Start clapping.
I'm saying,
clapping
like,
on
you
the
know,
beat.
it's like I hate the silence, bro. So I just always got some shit playing. Really, AirPods always on me. I can't leave the house without them shit. So I'll be late to wherever I'm going if I ain't got my AirPods. Just I need music.
So music has been like an integral part of your life since you was young. Even before you was even in this world, in your parents' life, it was an integral part of their life. So just kind of, do you feel like it was passed down to you from them?
I ain't never even thought about it like that. I'm not gonna cap. I guess I had to put the blunt down. Niggas started getting serious, bro. Uh, I guess, yeah. Like you could say it was handed down to me, or just I just been around it for so long. Like I remember going places with my pops, like to go DJ and shit like that. Like niggas, like 1 in the morning, music blaring. I'm a jit. I gotta sleep in some fucking corner somewhere with fucking 808 booming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just used to like the noise, really.
Nah, I'd say that music is definitely was an integral part of your life because it just makes sense. That's not an average. That's not an average child's life. Is like having to go with your dad and you're at his job and this nigga just got fucking 808s, mad beats booming. You fucking knocked out. It's like normal. It's like ingrained into your brain.
I wouldn't say it was like his job, but he would definitely do like shit like on the side type shit. Like I would be at it's a core memory, like being at the fucking Brooklyn Museum, I think.
Yeah.
And like they would do, I don't know, whatever shit at night, events and shit. And I would just be there because my pops was doing the music shit type shit. So
It was your dad's passion to DJ.
yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so for sure. He would do that shit like just as a hobby too. Like so, I just grew up with music in the house too. And then my mom's, you know, on Sunday how it go. Like I feel like any fucking nigga know how it go in Sunday
Any like
morning in the
culture
crib. Like
nigga
yeah,
from
any
New
culture
York,
nigga fact.
You wake up and your mom is cleaning.
Yeah,
like,
you
music
know,
blasting.
and you know what time it is.
You
As
know
soon
what
as
time
you
it
wake
is.
up, bro. Like you know
Facts,
what time
facts.
it is. Type shit.
What kind of tunes was she playing?
Probably like fucking Mark Anthony or like
Right.
some house shit, bro. Always. She used to roller skate too, type shit. So it's just, you know, like mad music.
I want to ask you this: do you feel like you are a product of your environment? I'm not. You could say yourself, but I'm talking about just general. Like, is it a general fact in life that people are?
I
a
think
product of their
everybody is a
environment?
product of their environment for sure. It's just how you go about it, like what your environment turns you into at the end of the
Facts.
day. Like just because you feel me, like I don't know, in the grand scheme of things, like say me and my nigga Sandwich, say we brothers, and our pops is a fucking alcoholic, right? Either I could be an alcoholic or I'm not, or he could be an alcoholic and then not. Like you feel me?
But
Type
we'll
shit.
still be products of our
But we'll still be
environment.
products of our
Yeah.
environment regardless. So either I'll be sober as fuck or not, or he'll be drunkest nigga, and you feel me,
in the world.
or not.
Damn.
You know, like you could choose to be who you are. Let outside factors fuck you up. You know what I mean?
So, do you feel like? So you said, yeah, definitely everybody's a product of their environment. How do you feel like your environment turned you into becoming an artist?
Yo, word. That's a great question. Just I don't know. I just was I got in a bad accident type shit. I almost bit my tongue off, like on some crazy shit.
I was
Feel
gonna
me?
ask you about that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get into details, but I almost bit my tongue off type shit. And that's some crazy shit. And just afterwards, I don't know, I would just start seeing my son, like during college years type shit. And we'd be in the living room. He got Ableton making beats and shit. I thought that shit was tough. And I would just be freestyling in the living room. And like his folks thought I had like wrote the shit. But like, nah, I'm just freestyling in the living room.
So that was the first time you really started making your own music, you would say, was when
Well,
after your accident,
Yeah,
you was chilling with your homie.
yeah.
He had Ableton playing shit. And what age were you at that time?
Probably like 18, 19.
So it was recent, like a couple of years ago.
Yeah. I definitely started rapping a couple years ago. Not too foreign. Like, I guess officially I had a poetry class senior year. Like, I guess that introduced me to the writing aspect of shit, but I didn't even take that shit serious, nigga. I was not going. None of that.
What made you so when you first like just chilling around your homie, he's playing the songs, or was it that time you knew you was gonna take it seriously, or when did you really decide like, oh, I want to lock into this music?
I wanted to produce at first. No funny shit. He cracked Ableton for me. My son V. Shout out my son V. Souffle. He got mad aliases. I ain't about to break all that shit down, but yeah, he cracked Ableton for me.
In
And
GTA, he cracked it.
in GTA, word. Crack Ableton, and I've been riding with that shit since the wheels falling off, and they all falling off right now. Nigga, I need a new laptop bad. No funny shit. That shit inhibited my work process.
So when you first so you got Ableton. I know that you make beats too.
That's the first thing I started.
So you didn't even like. My first introduction. This is not about me, but my first introduction to making music was taking beats off of YouTube and rapping over them. Your first introduction to making music was
rapping over my boys' beats.
Rapping over your boys' beats, and then it turned into you making beats and not rapping.
Type shit. I mean, I would always still rap, cause then like getting like acknowledgement just from people other than myself and like my homie too. It's different when it's like your boy compared to like somebody you don't really know that's bigging you up. You know what I mean? Like, all right, like, yeah, your homie could say you nice, you could be whack as fuck. But if it's like an outside source saying you nice, it's like, all right, it kind of doubles down on the fact, like, maybe I might actually be good at the shit.
So what was the first time somebody that kind of, what is that called, gave you validation in your
or just recognized your talent?
Outside your homie or your friends?
I guess, like his sisters and his moms and shit. Feel me? They thought I wrote the shit. I didn't. And then like I dropped my first song and like niggas was like, wow, I didn't know you could really rap like that, like type shit. Like I didn't think you'd actually be good. Niggas always dropping music like you're actually good.
If like, niggas say, oh, your shit was ass, would you never like the first time niggas like, oh, what the fuck you making, bro? This shit is garbage. Would you keep making music?
I ain't gonna lie, niggas said Heart to Heart was ass, and I loved it. Cause I thought I was doing something right.
But the thing about Heart to Heart is that you deep in your music career already. If niggas calling you ass now, you can't really turn back.
I wouldn't even say I'm deep, bro. Like I'm still like really surface level.
You wouldn't call deep focusing your like I'd say we're all deep in our.
I feel like the levels of deep. I understand what he's saying. We're like in the grand scheme of our musical careers, we're in like the very or just the early stages.
Yeah.
But I guess like in this early stage, we're deep in this early stage,
What I call deep is just putting a lot of time into something. We've all put a lot of time into this. Regardless if you want to say somebody else put 1,000 hours and I only put 500.
Yeah.
We all deep regardless. I'd say Matthew, he's not that deep because he hasn't made that many songs. He's trying to focus on it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like he's not that deep. We're all in it where I've learned how to make beats. Learning how to make beats is you don't make good beats that you want to rap on.
I mean, everything steps though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting paid yet, so it's like, you feel me? I'm not that deep into. I don't even got a video out. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in the grand scheme of things, I'm not like too deep per se. Oh shit! I might have fucked up the whole ball. Hold on, that's a fire hazard, y'all. Wait. Yeah. Crush that shit real quick.
Damn.
Yep, it's good.
Yo.
Had to put a fire out in a podcast. That's crazy.
Trained first aid.
Yo, first aid. what was we even talking about? Yeah, that shit that fucked me up.
We was talking about making beats and shit.
That shit burnt a hole through the shit. Yeah, nah, I mean, yeah, I'm not that deep, I would say.
But you're not a beginner. Like you definitely
I'm definitely not a beginner, yeah, for sure. But I'm not too deep in. Once I start getting paid and I start doing like shows more frequently, then I could consider myself a little deeper. But right now, I'm just thugging. I just do this shit because it's something I enjoy doing.
I guess like now we're going from you just start making beats. When did you drop like your first song like on SoundCloud? Like your first like, yo guys, check out my song. Like, I just dropped this song. Like really like put it out there.
I think I dropped my first song in 2019. think so. I don't even remember. I just remember I like broke up with my ex type shit.
Yeah. It's a heartbreak
And
song.
Fake, yeah, fake. And I just dropped that shit like before the summer started. And it got like good reception. You know what I mean? Like they was like, damn, this shit is actually like solid, you know what I mean? Like
Nah, and yo, it's even crazy what you were saying before about like when like yo your homie says like a song's fire or someone like you really know says like a song is fire. Cause bro, before 2019, bro, I posted, bro, Move. I didn't know that shit was you, bro. That that shit was my my 2019, bro. That was a song I was bumping. I was like, yo, this shit's fire,
yo,
bro.
I appreciate that too, bro. I remember we had
Yeah.
talked about that too.
Cause like, yo, this is you, bro.
Yeah,
I just like actually like.
This shit is crazy.
But yo, what are the vibes going to that song? Cause like,
Yo, I don't even
how you, like,
remember.
yeah.
No funny shit. I think I was just with my son Mari in the basement. Shout out my boy Mari. And he just had a beat. Either that or it was some shit we was working on together.
Yeah.
Cause that's really how I picked up like the learning process of making beats too. I just watch my homies make the shit really and like just apply shit that I would learn sitting in with them, like in my own
I feel
sessions.
like niggas could tell through like a lot of your music that yo, like you're legitimately having fun while you're making it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or it's just some shit that I gotta get out my chest. You know, it's like therapy.
Facts.
You know, I dead ass do enjoy the process though. Making some fire shit is like a good ass feeling.
What
For
do you
sure.
enjoy more, rapping or making beats?
Damn, probably the rapping. I don't even know. I don't really even consider myself like a rapper per se. I just consider myself an artist because there's more shit that I want to do too. I'm trying to branch out into the clothing and just like a whole bunch of other shit, bro. Like I just painted for the first time recently at the motherfucking painting sip. Shit was fire, nigga. Like I want to paint some more. Like I was a chef in my past life. No funny shit. I enjoy cooking. It's a lot of shit out there. So I just consider myself an artist. No funny shit.
I feel that. I feel the same way. Like we're all artists, or you could feel like you're an artist, but we're also in the world where you gotta survive, and we're all trying to hopefully make money off of our art. You know, so in that sense, we kind of have to focus on something that we are the best artistically. Like you gotta look at.
I mean, what would you consider me? Listening to my music.
What do you mean?
Like what would you consider me listening to my shit? Because I feel like I do a variety of things.
Oh, you mean like what type of genre?
Yeah,
Or like,
so I couldn't really just call myself.
like if I was to give you a classification.
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah, no, definitely you are an artist. But when it comes to, say, like painting or cooking now, right? Yeah. We all got to focus on that one thing. Like, what do you, because when you look at art, it's almost like
the focus is music, for sure.
Yeah.
Always. But, you know, I'm trying to get to a point in this where I can do other things in the future. You know what I mean? Hopefully this could be my main thing, you know? I don't even feel like hopefully. It's just, you know, it's already crazy, like, the relations I made through music and shit like that. Like, you feel me? For sure. You know, I'm going to do some other shit outside of music. But it's the focus for now.
So when did you first start dropping music for real? Like I listened to your whole discography. Well, I couldn't say your whole discography, but what I can access, I went to Spotify. I don't know if you only have some shit on Apple Music and only some shit on Spotify. I think you have it on both.
Yeah, if
right?
it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music.
So I listened to everything on Spotify. I listened to everything on SoundCloud, and I think you started dropping music like 2020, or is it even earlier, like even 2018?
I'd say seriously, probably like late 2020. I feel like this year I could say I've taken it like as serious as I've taken it, but the first time I dropped on Spotify was 2020. So I guess that's when you could say, like, you know, like the world could kind of listen to me at that point.
So from what I looked at, I think you dropped 3 projects so far since that time.
Have I? I don't even know.
So let me look. I wrote them down.
Oh
I
shit,
don't
my
really
son
got
got
the
the
names.
notepad out.
I think you got.
I know I
Sorbet.
dropped the EP, yeah, Sorbet
That's
Skies.
a project, and then you got Lil Sauce Pack. That's only like 2 songs.
Yeah,
right?
that's like 2 songs, yeah.
And then, but I'm still gonna count it as a project. And then you got Lord German, something like.
Huh? Oh, Lord Genius, yeah, facts. That's some shit I did with Mari.
You're back. How you find that?
He said what? Lord Germ?
And I think Lord Genius is your first project, right?
Yeah, facts.
And Mari's your boy that you first that kind of brought you into music, or is it somebody else?
I would say V brought me into music, but like me and Mari, like, cause I knew Mari is legit too, but like music kind of reconnected us in a sense. So like again, it's like kind of crazy like how music be working. I just feel
Thanks.
like art is a beautiful thing, in general. But yeah, like we would just hang out and just make songs type shit. Cause he fuck with me as a rapper, as an artist as well. So like he don't mind just me getting on a beat, whatever, getting a feature. He don't even really like doing features. Like he'll bless me with the feature, whatever type shit. And I was high off a tab on fucking I don't even remember, For Love. If that's the name of the song
I
on
think I know
on
what
that
you're talking
shit.
about. I listened to that today.
Yeah, I was
Now
high
that
as
song was
fuck.
actually really good. No wonder I wanted to ask you about that. I was actually fucking with it. It was like, you got to do it for the love. Do it for the
Yeah,
love. You
facts,
keep.
facts,
I
facts.
felt that shit. I was like, yo, and that made me want to actually ask you a question about like, how do you feel like you evolved throughout all three? I'm kind of skipping to that question, but I'm asking now. How do you feel like you evolved from this first project all the way to Sorbet Skies? Because what I like about you as an artist, because I hung out a lot from you since the first time I met you was that the last pod that we dropped, and I hung
Facts.
out a lot with you since then. And from what I could get, is that you kind of how you talk, like how you perceive life, is how you kind of bring it out in your art. I don't know if you feel that way, but I can hear that this is Keto talking, and I could kind of when you say a bar and like something funny or something witty, I could tell that that's from you. I don't know if you feel that way.
Yeah, I feel that way. I guess. Yeah, I appreciate that being like picked up too. I just sometimes I can't even make music. Like I gotta live some life. I gotta go outside and like touch some trees or some shit. Go bike riding.
Nah, that song is tough. If you listen to this, go listen to. I think it's For the Love. It's on SoundCloud. What's your SoundCloud called again? It's in
It's
your.
LordKito.
Yeah, it's in the first one. His first.
Anywhere you can listen to music.
And I was kind of. I wanted to talk about your production on that too, cause it sounds all right. I was bumping that shit in the car. It sounded clean. I don't know what your production was like during that time.
My son Mari.
At his crib?
Most things on my SoundCloud is probably like my son Mari helped me produce it. To be honest, yeah. I
So,
just recently like to answer your question on like my evolution, I guess. I remember you had asked that. Strawberry Skies is like something I produced myself for the main part. Shout out Penny on the second track. You feel me? I had that idea. We put that shit together. So on a late night type shit, it was a late ass studio session.
who's Penny?
My son Penny Damas.
He makes beats too.
Yeah, he makes beats. He raps as well.
Your first couple tracks, you rapped on the couple of his beats too, right?
Nah. I had just met him, like last year, probably, or 2 years ago. I don't even remember, but I met him, through the music type shit.
You dropped a couple of singles with him.
He produced a single for me on SoundCloud, Knowledge. I don't know if you bumped that, but yeah, he produced that for me. Like we work together too. Like you feel me? He been helping me produce my own shit lately. Like the shit that I played for you, the unreleased shit. He helped me mix it. So like that was my own mix on the shit. First time I had mixed something. You feel me? We in the deal right now. The plane.
Well, I didn't hear that last thing you just said.
Yeah, cause of the plane.
Oh,
What was I saying now?
you was talking about your relationship with Penny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had just started rapping together recently on some shit. That's a relationship I had built through music. So I was a little more, I guess you could say, a little deeper into it when I'm meeting him. But he definitely be holding it down, you know what I'm saying? Like he helped me with the mixing shit right now, and like once I figure out how to like mix my own shit, I really feel like it's over.
You trying to just get like 100% involvement with the music,
Trying to
where
get
it's just you.
Yeah, the
and
Infinity
where-
Stones basically.
Yeah.
The Infinity Stones.
You
are
think
rap.
you'd be able, like, how close you think you would be with the next tape?
Yo, if I can, I'm gonna mix all that shit myself. I'm definitely gonna produce most of it. You feel me? I don't mind like getting assisted on a beat or like having a beat made for me that I fuck with and rapping on it on my shit, because it's like it make it easier for me, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I really try to do this shit myself and keep it in house. To be honest.
What I want to ask you is, out of all your projects, which one do you like the most? Was it the one that you just did, Lil Sauce Pack, Lord Genius?
Probably the one I just did, because I did that shit myself for
It's
the most part.
it's more close to you, right?
Yeah, I did that shit myself for the most part, and like it's been getting a lot of good feedback, and I fuck with like when people could tell you put like a lot of effort in a song, or like, you know, you timed it right. It just felt timed right. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm giving a homie something to bump, like they that as, you know what I'm saying, play that shit in the whip, then I'm doing a good job.
I have a really good question that I should have asked you a long time ago, but I feel like it's the perfect question to ask now. Because this also leads into some of your songs as well. When did your association with 2-4 begin?
So I knew my nigga Waves for a minute. Shout out Waves. I met him through a close friend of mine, Jasir.
I know Jasir. I know Jasir. My friend Ryan is close friends with him.
Shout out
He
Ryan
used to go
too,
to Dozo,
I
yeah.
fought Ryan too, yeah. So Jasir, I met him through Jasir, and we wasn't really like close or nothing, but he been supporting for a minute. Like he fought with my music type shit, and he started making music too, and some of the shit was wavy. Like, I did ass fuck with some of his songs, and earlier this year he had just, like, you know, approached me like, you know, like, let's collab type shit, like, let's join 2-4 type shit. And I'm like, yo, I fuck with what y'all doing. Anyway, Rowdy's tough. You feel me? I fuck with shit songs. Like, sure, I'm with it. And then we just, you know, started linking up more, started like going to Lust and shit like that, and just started being outside. It's like, it's just good chemistry. You know what I mean? Like, started linking up with Nendo and shit. They like the gang already, and like I just met these niggas. Like, I feel like I known them a minute. Shit crazy. Another relationship built through music.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause on the last shit you just dropped, Sorbet Skies, or is it Sorbet?
It's Sorbet Skies, but there's a song on it called Sorbet, so I can see why.
Two out of the songs on that shit, Rowdy's on it.
Facts.
So, how do you feel about? I would say my favorite song on that is 2.5. I really like the beat. When I listen to it, make me feel like I just need to do something amazing. Like, I just need to go on a mission.
I feel like
That's
Walk
tough.
Through though makes me like, it makes you like, it's a cool song.
That's tough.
Like the vibes really just like, nah, like there's just some cool
I
shit.
couldn't even tell y'all my favorite song on that shit, bro. I was just giving out the vibes. I'm glad that y'all both have a different favorite song though. That's what I love to hear that, honestly. But 2.5, my son Mario helped me make it sound more like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, just put more depth to it.
What do you
Like,
mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I really don't know how to explain it, bro. Like, all I could do is send you the first version and the final version, and you tell me. That's really all I could do.
So you collabed with him on that beat.
Yeah, we collabed on the beat, and he helped me with the final mix. Like, it sounds different compared to the original, you know? So, like I said, like, I really don't know how to explain it too much. Like, I could just send you both versions.
So what's your, like, in the future, how do you feel like, what's your plans on becoming a better artist on the production side and just on the rapping side as well? Like, what are your plans for doing that? Because I know as an artist, we all have plans for making bigger and better shit than we did. Yeah, you got it.
Oh.
That we did now. And it's like, now it's just about learning how to get there. How are we going to do that?
You just got to put your time in, experiment with shit. I think on the production side especially, it's just a matter of putting your time in. Like, I get more comfortable every time I make another beat. I mean, I still get beat block. I think everybody get beat block and shit like that, like writer's block, creative block, whatever. But it's definitely easier now compared to like 2 years ago. Like I know, like, y'all heard the tape, like you heard fuck. Like 2 years ago, I could have never made no shit like that. So I just,
I
especially
would say
like
that
myself.
was the most unique song on the tape. Like,
And I just made that. I made that shit off the
Yeah.
wake up. Like I just woke up one day, or just that was a vibe.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was just a vibe.
How would you describe the type of beats that you make? Like, what would you call them? Or like, if you want to put them on a genre, like I make these type of beats. You could use artists' names. You could put like
I don't even know, but I fuck with like I just fuck with Alchemist shit a lot. I fuck with niggas that use samples and shit like that. But like I also fuck with like 3 6 Mafia and shit, and they drums and shit, and like old like they sample shit too, like old Memphis rap and shit like that. That shit was just always tough to me.
So
I didn't grow up too much on like the New York sound, you know what I mean? Like listening to house and like shit like that, and then playing games too. Like Kingdom Hearts got a wavy soundtrack, fucking BioShock got a wavy soundtrack, like, and then learning the piano is just like it was just a lot of different influences, you know what I mean? And that was just the sound I gravitated to more. 808s just be punching, bro. It's just something about a greasy ass 808 that's just always gonna do it.
So, are you focusing on cultivating that Alchemist type, boom bap type sound, sample heavy type beat, or do you have plans to maybe go outside of that type of beat making, make different type of beats, make?
I feel
I
like I
don't know.
have my own kind of sound. I don't know. At this point, niggas be saying, "Oh yeah, this sound like a keto beat or some shit." That'd be tough to me. A tight beat is crazy, like, but I just do something different. I try to do something different every time, bro. That's why I don't even consider myself a rapper, because the last tape isn't gonna sound like the next tape, and the next tape's not gonna sound like the tape after. So I don't really want to put myself in a box, so to speak. Yeah.
What are the plans for what are you trying to drop in the future? You have any special plans, things that you're trying to do, something that you wanna?
Well, 2-4, we doing the tape. My plan is to produce that entirely, off the rip.
how many tracks y'all thinking?
We still working it out, but it's gonna be, a couple. So I gotta work my ass off, working for the group, working for myself. I got my own tape coming for sure. I'm trying to put 2 out next year. I think I got a title for this shit, but I'm still living life for now. Shit just be coming to me. Sometimes shit come to me in a dream, or I just be high as shit and live, or like I'll be off the shrooms or some shit, and some shit will come to me, and I'll be like, damn, that's wild, profound. That's it. So for now, I'm still like searching, but I've played you some songs, and I guess that's kind of like the baseline of where I'm going with my music.
Yo,
Well, I couldn't really tell them what you're trying to make. I don't. I feel like you're kind of going. You're just cultivating your own sound a little bit more. Cause when I listen to your music, I get that you like samples, like, and I fuck with it. Samples have a lot of feelings in it, and it's not like just one type of. You're going for like one type of hood styles. It's all different. Like one of the songs that you showed me gave me like, I told you this, like, kind of like gospel vibes,
Yeah, it
but
was
not
like gospel
gospeling
vibes.
like this nigga's trying to take me to Jesus or something. But gospel, like, I don't know, kind of like Donda gospel, where it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
hard beats still, and it's still giving you that feeling. It's kind of like the feeling that 2.5 gave me, but in a gospel version. That's how I'd say. But that's just like, but it's still like it's still a keto beat. It's still sample heavy. To still you with
You feel me?
hard
And
drums.
just hearing that is tough to me. Like, it's a keto beat. Like, just having that own category.
Yeah.
I feel like you could cultivate that if you could just post beats, put it on YouTube, and type in keto beats, or type this beat, type other, and put other people that's in your lane, and then as you become popular as an artist, niggas will look up your type beat.
I just be feeling stingy with the beats, because it do be taking a lot of effort sometimes, you know what I mean? So it's like, and you feel me, a nigga like me, if there's a beat on YouTube, nigga, I'm stealing that shit,
Damn.
you know?
I did be buying beats off YouTube that I really like. Kiddo just be saying, this shit is mine.
This
Nah, I
shit
don't be
mine, bro. Like, no funny shit. And that shit is crazy. Like, I wouldn't want that to happen to me. Like, so that's why I don't even do that shit, really.
Here-
But a
here's-
nigga like me will do it, you know?
Here's
That's
my
fair.
philosophy on it, because I dead feel the same way. Every time I make a beat, I feel like I have a close attachment to it. And like I posted a beat on Instagram the other day, and this nigga Joe said he wanted it, but I really like the
feel me?
beat. I already recorded on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But he's like, nah, I want to use it for this, that, and the third. But it's like, you know what I really feel about it. Me letting Joe rap on the beat or saying, all right, here's the beat, it still doesn't make it not my beat. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He's
Nah.
gonna use it on SoundCloud. Like, it's okay, he could use it. But like, but if it comes to like real business shit, he wants to put it on Spotify and kind of make money off it, then we could talk about it. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
he could still use the beat. It's still a beat. That's how they are on YouTube. You could lease beats. 100 niggas could use the same beat. Niggas used to hate Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne would come
Yeah.
snatch a beat
Come
that you
snatch
rap,
your fucking beat and
and
do it
then
better than you.
it's like, damn, you can't do anything. So you know what I'm saying? So
Damn,
it's
this nigga Wayne got my beat.
like, if you
Fuck.
post your beats on YouTube, it's not gonna
Yeah.
not be yours just because a nigga rapped on it. That's you kind of feeding into the culture that fed into you.
Nah, I'm just, you feel me? I just don't want to be that nigga. Like, I go on TikTok and then my fucking beat got a million fucking plays and shit like that, and niggas don't even know it's my beat. Like, I gotta fight for that clout.
You gotta put a tag on that.
Like, you feel me? Exactly. And a nigga like me could take your tag off easy, nigga. Like, I'm saying.
That's facts. I definitely
Take
put a
your tag
on.
off easy, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
I always
that
leave a
shit-
tag on.
You gotta
I-
put
you
that
gotta
shit
fight.
up 4 times in like the most integral parts of the beat that niggas cannot.
now you gotta fight for that shit, bro. Like, they
No.
gotta say it. Niggas be like, nah, bro, that's not even your beat. Knowing damn well that's
Where's
your
the
beat.
tag, bro?
Where's the tag, bro? Where's the tag? That's not your shit, bro. That's not gonna be me, bro. Niggas not gonna catch me like that.
How long do you feel like you're gonna do music?
Till you branch out.
Damn.
He might not want to branch out.
I
might
feel
just
like,
wanna
but
do
like what he was
music and not
saying,
do
like I
anything
feel
else.
like it's almost not even if he's gonna branch out, but
It's
just
just
when.
inevitable.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he
Niggas
said
say he wanted to
clothing,
paint, cook.
You just like. What I look at art is, just different ways of speaking. Like I could speak to you.
Facts. The
Word.
language.
That's
Yeah,
how.
like-
That's how I interpret playing the piano. No funny shit. It's like words.
Yeah, it's
Like
just,
it's a language.
and the more words you know, or the more knowledge you know about using the piano, the better you're able to communicate yourself to the world. There's just different ways of being able to communicate and express yourself. You know.
But yo,
So
like,
I know it's inevitable for you. It's actually
like no, I kind of want to get into like your clothing and like or just like fashion.
Type shit.
Like now, like what are some of your like fashion influences?
Like what I got on right now. Like, are you asking me for? A
Oh
fit
yeah,
check?
let's get a quick fit check before we
Alright,
start.
you know
Before we
what I'm
dive
saying?
in.
You know what I'm saying? I got the Burberry, you know, the headscarf right there on some.
It's tough.
Like we outside, but I ain't want to be with the hoodie. You know what I mean? I want to have some kind of class type shit. I'm cold though. I got the Carhartt. It ain't nothing too special. I got this fucking flannel from Zoomies.
Right.
Got the rag and bone jeans on. You gotta have good denim. That's how I feel about denim. I'll spend a bag on some denim. You feel me?
What's the most you spend on some denim? Or is there no most? There's the max is just infinite. If it's the good denim, you cop it.
I mean, I'm not at the point where I'm spending 20,000 on some jeans. I don't even think I would ever spend 20,000 on some jeans.
If you made $1 million in a year, every year, if you knew you could make $1 million every year, even after you wasn't even lit, like say if you became a rapper, had a fire career like Drake, and you could make $1 million a year even after you fell off.
Maybe if I'm like 10 years in and I just don't got shit to do, like I'll start.
10 years in after making, so you already got 10 mils. You wouldn't buy 20 kg.
I want to be set, bro. Like I really need bread. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I'm set and I just don't got shit to do, then I'll spend 20,000 on some jeans. But 20,000 could do a lot. Like, you
So
know
what?
I'm saying? You can buy a car with that, nigga.
What are your aspirations as a, not even just an artist, you could say as an artist, but as a human as well?
I just wanna, nigga. I just wanna be free. Like really, I feel like money isn't that important, but it does grant you freedom, in a sense. You know what I mean? Because then when you have enough money to just do whatever the fuck you want to do, like you know how to get passive income, and like you know you're set to do whatever, and you don't have to worry about check to check living, like bill to bill living. Like that's like freedom in a sense, you know. So I'm just trying to get there. Like I don't need to be on a yacht with like 20,000 bad bitches in fucking Venice or no shit like that. Like I just want to be like free and comfortable to do the things I do.
So when do you think that you'll be able to achieve that?
That's a good question, bro. I feel like when I really put more videos out and I really start flexing up on this music shit, and niggas start respecting the beats, niggas start respecting my craft, then I go up. But I don't need or want to like get a certain level of fame where niggas be on my dick for whatever. Like, you know, I just want to be, you feel me, free to do the things I want to do. I want to be able to fucking go on a flight tomorrow and just go to Cali just cause it's fucking cold. You know what I mean? And just fucking record over there. Get paid off that.
So is that aspiration in your life a part of the reason why you make music, or like is the part like do you just love music and you're just gonna make it regardless?
I'm gonna make that shit regardless. But
I guess just music just by like its definition is very freeing in general.
yeah,
You know,
because that shit is freeing in general. Yeah, it's just a form of expression. I'm gonna make that shit regardless, like up or broke. But you know, it's definitely hoping to get paid. You know, I would love to get recognized and paid for the shit I do. You know.
So I feel like this question by the ask might be redundant, but I want to hear your reply to it. Why do you make music?
Uh, that shit is just. I don't even know really. I just make music. That shit keep me saying shit. Like I said, I need the noise. Um, and it's also just fun too. Just building a beat, like writing down what you're saying. It's also like a form of like journaling and shit like that. You know, just the form of self-expression. And like I fuck with Steve Lacy tattoo that he got with Uzi and shit. Like the technically we here forever tat, because like technically we here forever.
You left out Kanye.
I fuck with Easy, bro, but I just didn't want you to. I didn't want you to ask me. I didn't want you to ask me nothing about the nigga, bro. So that's why I just didn't say nothing about him, bro. You feel me? But that tattoo is hard, bro, because I felt that like you're immortalized in a sense through your art, and that's kind of just the goal. I just want to like touch people, pause with this music shit. Like some little jit streamed me like 100 times in a day one time before, like on SoundCloud, and that shit was tough to me. Like damn, like I think that's really like when I felt like I was gonna keep doing this, cause it's like you got like you fuck with that shit that much where you played it 100 times in a day. I feel like I maybe did that a couple times. Like I bumped some Future for a fact, but like nigga, like to bump my shit 100 times, crazy, you know?
But I feel like you got more than 100 plays, so you have to understand that niggas fuck with you. Like niggas gonna fuck with you if you make good shit.
That's
You guys, that's kind of like imposter syndrome where you like niggas bump my shit 100. That already happened, bro. Niggas
Nah,
already
I mean
bumped your shit 100 times.
that was a minute ago, but that's when I like realized like it was some shit that I wanted to. It was a good feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I never had that feeling before, and it was just a good feeling. Like I said,
That
when
niggas
just,
appreciate your art.
yeah, to bump it that many times in a day, cause like you feel me, like I can understand being a fan of some song, but like you know, like I never look at myself as like, damn, I'm one of the niggas like where you fuck with at that point, you know.
Why
Point.
does it feel good for people to appreciate your art? Why does it make you feel good that people appreciate your art?
Cause I feel like if you appreciate the shit I'm saying to you, then like you get me. You know what I mean? I'm putting like myself in my songs. You know what I mean? So it's like if you fuck with my shit that much, like that means like you get me. You know what I mean? And it's just like we resonate in a sense. So I don't even really like to think of people that support me as a fan of me. Like I just like they're supporters. Right? No, I don't like the fan word. So that should just mean a lot to me. It's a good feeling to have like someone get you. You know what I mean? Because not a lot of people are understood and perceived in the way that they want to be. And I feel like if you're fucking with my music and you really like follow my shit, then you understand and perceive me the way I want to be understood. You know?
Well, is there anything else that you want to say before we wrap up?
Shit. Appreciate y'all for having me out here. What is this, episode 1 of season 2?
Well, it's the podcast that you're about to be on, the next podcast is gonna be episode 1. This is just gonna be an interview on the site. You're gonna be the first interview that we've ever done. So.
That shit's still tough regardless.
That shit is tough, right? Do you feel like you fucked it? Did we do good?
You know what I'm saying?
Is there
I'm
any
gonna be back. I'm gonna be back. And we gonna see down the line. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like definitely that's what I was thinking in my head. Like I'm thinking like we're definitely gonna have another interview, but I want to see how you're gonna change from today. What fit you gonna be wearing? What type of what did you drop from everything that you dropped?
right.
Like what performances did you achieve? Any of the goals that you wanted to achieve? We're
Like,
all gonna see that.
It's like a baseline. You know what I mean? So you gonna see where we at.
Facts.
Yeah, but I appreciate y'all having me out here. Like,
Thanks for pulling up.
shit is cool, bro.
Is there any questions that we missed out on?
I don't know. Do y'all feel like y'all missing any questions? I'm open to answer whatever.
I feel like I still want to get into fashion. Just like real quick, like off of just like you have like a brand you want to like pop out with.
I'm still thinking of some brain children. I say that.
Sorry, what happened?
I'm still thinking of like some brainchilds and shit like that, you know.
Right.
So I say that for now, but I for sure want to work with people, and I'm talking to people, and I for sure want to get into my own shit too, for sure. I just always had like an outfit, you know. Mom's going into the mall type shit, keeping me there forever. Niggas had to look at some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going into Saks Fifth, like, damn, I like this shit. Most expensive shit on the rack. That's always had an eye for like good shit. So that's another thing that's just always like connected with me, like fashion. Putting yourself together is another form of self-expression. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you were saying, that was your vibe today. Like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that was your
vibe
today. Like, this is my vibe today.
Facts.
Vibe today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's just another art form for you. Fashion.
it's just another art form. Word.
But did you ain't really ask this question? He said, what brand would you pop out with? Like, if you was to think.
Like I said, I can't say too much yet.
Still cooking.
I'm still cooking.
Damn, you can't say one brand. Not even Nike.
Nigga, you think I'm getting a Nike deal, nigga?
A Nike deal would be hard, nigga. If Nike gave me some bread to wear some fucking
Nigga,
dunks, I'd be in here.
I
and shit
wish,
right now.
nigga. I miss some Nike dunks right now, though. You know what I'm saying? Nasty boys, niggas don't got these.
Well, thanks for coming on, bro. Like, it was nice talking to you.
Facts,
like I
good
said, I can't wait
conversations.
to see where you go the next time we interview you. So
Me and Sandwich got a show coming up.
Yo, December 30th.
So you feel
We
me?
gotta go crazy, Grim Rebellion.
I'm gonna be there. That shit gonna be lit. I know y'all niggas about to go crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy, bro.
Yo, what songs you about to perform? Give us a little hint.
I'm definitely doing fuck. I'm coming there to scream, bro, for sure.
I'm punching niggas for fuck, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm coming there to turn up, bro. Like December 30th, we bringing in 2023 different. We bringing that shit in different, bro.
Bringing in the new year.
Yeah, that's
OD,
crazy.
bro.
We could do shit like that because we gonna actually drop this shit in a timely
bro.
manner.
Yeah, facts, bro. December 30th. Mark out your calendars.
Timely manner. Come on, man.
Well, yeah. Thanks for pulling up, bro.
Yeah,
Oh God, buddy.
Shout out y'all. Shout out Really Outside, 2-4, Hot Boys. Everybody. Shout out everybody. Just feel me. I wouldn't be here without y'all. So let's keep it up.
That's the end.
Peace.